Jambo, y'all. Today I want to talk to you about Rumi, the poet the West tried to make you forget was Muslim. You've probably seen a Rumi quote before, maybe on Instagram or on a yoga studio wall. The wound is where the light enters you. Sound familiar? But here's what they don't tell you. Rumi wasn't just a vibes poet. He was a 13th century Persian Sufi, a Muslim mystic, a scholar, and every verse he wrote was a love letter to God. Born in what is now Afghanistan, Rumi fled war as a child. He eventually settled in Konya, Turkey, where a friendship with a wandering mystic named Shams cracked open his soul and poured out 60,000 verses. But when his work was brought to the West, translators often removed what made it sacred. Let me show you what I mean. The Western translation of this quote is, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." What Rumi wrote was, "Do not grieve. What is lost returns in another way. For God is the one who turns the seasons and hearts. Nothing is truly lost to the one who gives everything." Here's another example. The Western translation is, "Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you." What Rumi wrote was, "Do not resist the changes brought by God's will. Surrender, for the flow of divine love carries you exactly where you are meant to go." And a final comparison. The Western translation, "You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life?" Rumi wrote, "You were created by the divine with the potential to rise. Why choose to live as if you are unworthy of his mercy?" One version is universal. The other is rooted. One gives you comfort. The other gives you context. When we erase where wisdom comes from, we erase the people too. But Rumi's story didn't end with him. His son, Sultan Walad, carried his words forward, not just by quoting him, but by founding the Mevlevi order, also known as the Whirling Dervishes. Through movement, music, and poetry, they turned his teachings into a living legacy, spinning joy into devotion across generations. That's the power of a story told and passed down. At Jambo Together, we believe in that same power. That stories, when rooted in love and truth, can shape families, shift cultures, and spark new futures. So let's keep telling stories.